What's up, everybody? This is Benji from Stock Hours, back with another live trade recap. Today I'm going to be going over a Tesla trade that I took. So here's the 5-day chart. You can see we kind of had this consolidation, had this flat bottom, and then we gapped down overnight. We made this low here at like 975, and then we had this quick recovery above these pre-market levels at 990, 992, 993, and then we pushed through 1000 up to 1008, and I caught this move right here. So let's get into the video here. Alright, so let's start it. Oh, there we go. So wait, to go ahead and explain some things. So this is the chart. You can see we had the quick recovery up to 1000. We had this first test, a little consolidation under it, and then you can see NQ was weak during that time, and that brought Tesla down. And now Tesla has the start to the inverse H here, so we're ahead of NQ here. NQ looks to be pushing, and then you'll be able to see the relative strength Tesla has over NQ. So I'm about to add my first contract here on the test of 1000, and then I end up really liking this play and adding another contract. So you see we broke it and we kind of putter out here. Tesla's kind of struggling with this. NQ's pushing up here. We're in the 200 SMA, so it's kind of struggling a little bit here to get above that. You can see Tesla's kind of wicking, but I have my strict stop loss of under 998, 997 in that area. You can see I'm just waiting here. I'm in. I'm not really red, but $20 or $30 on this trade. You can see NQ right here struggling to get above that daily high, and even above that 200 EMA. So, but I'm really confident in the setup on Tesla. We just showed that relative strength, and you know, I just rewatched this before I did this recording, and I realized, you know, all the things I could have did better on this trade, and it's crazy. You know, I had the right idea, I had the proper entry. I just had to wait it out and let the trade run, and you know, keep raising my stop loss. I could have caught a decent move here. I still ended up getting out way too early for just a small profit. You can see we start pulling back a little bit here. NQ's having these red candles, and you'll be able to see here what we end up doing. And you know, just rewatching this, be able to rewatch the price action, you know, the bid meet the ask on level 2, all that stuff is super helpful. So you can see how they're buying this up above 998 each time. They keep bringing it up. Even with NQ having this massive red candle, Tesla's not really falling that much. Yeah, we fall to 997, but they buy it instantly up every time. So that's the kind of things you want to look for. So you see how we're picking it up now. You know, really, while I was in this trade, I was saying if we went any lower than that, I was getting out. You know, and right here, I was really close to getting out right here, but we really don't go any lower here. They buy it up instantly, and that's when I started to say, okay, hey, I really like this trade. NQ's falling, they're buying this up. The second this changes, I'm gonna, you know, that Tesla's gonna push. And you see, I actually added another contract right there. I started to like it a lot. We kind of do the same thing where we're puttering out at 1000, but I kind of remember, okay, NQ is still having these red candles, and then look at Tesla. We push up to 1002, and you know, I'm green, super nice. I tried to set a sell order. I ended up pulling it because I was like, you know, like I like this trade. Like, this is clear divergence between Tesla and NQ. You know, this is clearly going, you know, my way in this trade. So I'm really looking to get out above 1002. That was my plan. At this point in the trade, so I'm going to be profiting about $200+ a contract, and I was happy with that. And I don't think I ended up making that much on the contracts. I think I made like $350 on this trade, but you can see how well we're holding up with NQ falling. It's crazy how well we're holding up with NQ falling here. So then they buy this up. This goes red to green. You know, that's the momentum you want to see. That's the kind of stuff we talk about, the red to green trades or the red to green candles. That's a great sign. You can see the buyers are stepping in, outweighing the sellers. So the second we get a green candle on NQ, this trade's good. And really, I should have scaled out. I should have sold one contract above 1002 and let one run to 1005, because 1005 was actually my plan target on this trade. So I could have scaled out and then sold my last contract there, and I would have made, a hefty amount in this trade. So they're still struggling to close us above 1,000, but you got to remember NQ is still kind of doing its thing here, falling, not showing any type of reversal yet, and Tesla is doing this. So this is what I really like to see. So the second we get this green candle, let's see what Tesla does here. Look at that. Boom. We pop up super quickly. I think I end up placing my sell order at like 25.30 down here on the limit thing. See, then boom, we break. These contracts are up there. I put my order at 25.30. I kind of just let it sit there. And I think I just kind of stay patient here, and I end up just getting filled for my $340. But I just wanted to show you guys what ends up happening here. So look at the green candle. And this is what I was talking about, how I got out too early. Like, I was in the driver's seat. I was reading this to the T. Like, I had no reason to get out. Look, if we get this next green candle on NQ, let's look at Tesla. We push up to 1003. Kind of struggled a little bit there. But these contracts moved another $30, $40. Look. Boom. We're about to take out that 1003. There it goes. These contracts are almost at 26 now. Yeah, that flipped the red. And let's just look at NQ. So NQ made this trade way harder than it needed to be. I'm going to skip ahead. You can see we end up falling. Actually, wait, let me go back. So let's watch this next. Crap. Alright, so let's watch this candle. This is that red candle. NQ reverses. We get this quick selling pressure down to 1,000. We don't go any lower. And then look, they buy this up so quickly. And if I was still in, I would still be nicely green on this trade. These contracts are still at 25.70. Like, I wouldn't even have went red there. I could have bought more. And then this ended up flipping, or almost flipping red to green, I think. Let's watch it. So this is the kind of divergence you want to see. This is the strength on Tesla here. It's kind of like a slow grind up. We're getting these red candles on NQ again, but look at Tesla. They're holding it up strong here. They've turned this green here. See, I'm already out, but I should have stayed in because I was reading this perfectly. Look at this. It flips the green. Boom. Pushes all the way up to 1004. Look at this. Boom. These contracts are at 27 now. We're about to hit 1005. Look at these, 27 a contract. 1005 breaks, 27.30. Look at that, 28 on the contract. See, I was in the driver's seat. I was reading this perfectly. We go all the way up to 1007. So that's the kind of move you want to see. Look at NQ. We haven't even made the move yet. But that was a beautiful trade, and that's the exact things you want to look for when you're doing these types of trades. So I hope that helped some of you guys learn. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you guys for watching and tuning in. Peace.